Hi. So I wanted to come on today to talk about a situation that I had last week. And actually, when I shared this story last week with a client, she said, "That's a remarkable story." So I thought, I want to share it with you. So last week, I had a situation that I was really troubled, and I was a bit of a pickle. I just didn't know what decision I should make. And so I was thinking about it all morning. And so I wanted to talk to someone about it. And I have an adult daughter, and I was going to call her and ask her, but she was busy. My other daughter, they're twins, she was busy at her job. And so it was still troubling me. And I was driving my son, who's in grade 12, he's 17, to school. And as we were driving, all of a sudden I thought, I'm just going to talk to him. I'm going to ask him. So I said, do you mind if I run something by you? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. And again, just if I can just talk about it. He's like, sure, Mom. What is it? And so I told him what the situation was, and he listened. And then he said to me, um, and so then I began to say, well, I could do this or I could do this, but then if I do this, I don't know about this. And he just stopped and he said, Mom, what's the first thing that came up for you when you had this problem? What was the very first solution that you had? So I told him what it was. And he said, well, then that's what you should do. I said, you're right. It was my first instinct. My first gut was just to do this um, and have this resolution. And so I turned to him and I said, when did you get to be so smart? Where did you learn this? And he said, Mom, this is exactly what you teach me. This is whenever I've had a problem, this is what you give to me as advice. I said, I do? Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad on a number of levels. A, that you're listening. And secondly, that you've applied it and you're able to give it back to me. So the title of this video is the answers you may need are perhaps in the passenger seat. And so I never thought to ask my teenage son for support, for coaching. I never saw him necessarily as a resource. And then the following day, when the situation was resolved, it was really exciting because he heard about it. We did like a high five in the kitchen. Now I have to go up because he's about 6 foot something. And he gave me a big hug and he thanked me. He said, "Thanks, Mom, for trusting me." So I really felt like an adult with having that trust that you put in me to help you with that. So I want you to consider that the resources, the help that you're looking for is all around you. All we need to do is ask. And had I not asked, I still perhaps would have been troubled with that situation. So if this lands for you and you'd like to hear more, please reach out to me. I'd love to chat with you. And I'll drop a link to my calendar and we'll start off the new year with a focus and a vision. Cheers.